I'm 37. I ain't young. Like you, I watch everything.
He said he's 37. He's 37 looking good for fucking 54.
Hey.
You're a baby, nigga. You don't know nothing about life. Sit down, Boosie. Boosie, sit down, bro.
I'm telling you,
This is Evan.
Y'all know this shit. This like a bucket list for me.
Sit down
I
and
ain't
talk.
punch out everything.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Hotboxin. I'm Evan Britton.
And I'm Mike Tyson.
Mike, we got Boosie in the house, dog.
This is interesting. Boosie
And Mo
is a
3.
interesting person.
Welcome to the Hot Box, fellas.
So what are we doing, Boosie? What's going on in your life? Didn't you just come home or something?
Yeah, I came home at like 15, 14. I've been just taking off ever since. I just been making music, I got my liquor, I got my clothing, I got my potato chips. I'm just grinding, Mike. I'm just.
No, but Boosie, check this out, right? Who are you? It's who are you? What happened? What happened to you to make you the way you are?
You know, I come from the slums. You know, Baton Rouge.
No, I know we all come from the slums.
Yeah.
But it's something about the slums. Like it's something. No, about. Let's talk about me. All right?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm from the slums too. And you know what blew my mind when I had a hat. My mother bought me a hat in the 70s. The Robin Hood hat was a really fly hat to have. I must have been 9 or something. But for some reason, I had an innate, I like style. I like clothes. It's out of the blue. I like clothes. And somebody punched me in my face. He became my good friend too eventually. But he punched me in my face and took my hat, and that blew my mind. That blew my mind. And ever since then, I didn't understand world, and people would pick on me, take my money. I became not a nice person. I hurt people, and it's just really bad stuff. But what happened? That's who I am now. I'm an insecure kid. I'm really scared all the time, but everybody thinks I'm fucking fearless.
What changed me?
Yeah.
What
happened to you?
Me
Yeah, why do you
into a hustler?
No, it's not.
Like
the way you are now. That has nothing to do with hustling. Just the way you are now caused you to hustle. Just the way you think, the way you think about yourself in the world.
I just think about always going further in the world, you know.
What's that? What's going further?
Further is just expanding. It's just making a better way for my kids. You know, I got a lot of hustle in me. I got a lot of hustle in me from always wanting when I was a kid. I always wanted when I was a kid. And
why did you want?
Because nobody in my family really had. So I always wanted to look like Calvin, the drug dealers and shit. And now I just got a hunger for one more. That's just a part of me. I always want more. Like I don't never settle for shit. I felt, you know, and then I came home from prison with nothing. You know, I came home with nothing, so I've been home 5 years, and I'm just refreshed. You know, and I feel like prison made me a better man. It made me smarter. It made me a businessman. Yeah, good pack.
So what do you listen? Oh, this is what I want to say. How do you feel about other people's feelings? You know, you offend a lot of people. You talk about fucking gay motherfuckers, homos, and faggots.
No, a lot of times I need to shut the fuck up. It's just.
Why don't you?
I don't know, man. It be hard. Like, you know, it be hard. My mama got on my ass yesterday, telling me I need to shut the fuck up. But when it be on my heart, I won't. You know, I gotta say something sometimes.
You know, sometimes if it's nice, like I'm sure your mother said this is what everybody says. I don't need black people. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you know, you know, sometimes it's hard to say to yourself, you know, I don't like myself, but I don't know how to change. You know what I mean? Like I didn't like myself for a long time because I did a lot of shit to people. That's just who I am. I'm an abused kid that abused people. Till to this day, I haven't abused anybody, probably myself, but I'm still a predator, and you can't stop if you're that person. I think we're all that way. All of us are. Yes, our survival mechanism makes us all predators. Make sure we stay out of everybody's way, the right people's way. Else be friendly with the right person so we can have power. Get a collab. You know, that's just human nature. That happens without us even thinking. We do that without even thinking. So that's what I wanted. I always wanted to die. I always wanted to kill myself, but I couldn't kill myself, so now I got to deal with who I am. So I got to change myself. I got to find out who I am. I got to look into myself and find out who I am. And why do I say these things about certain people? You know? Why do you say things about person that might be a homosexual? Why do you say that about them? Do you feel there's a possibility that you're a homosexual and you, by disrespecting them, you further yourself from being a homosexual, or thinking you may like homosexuals?
Nah, I'm straight as an arrow. I'm just saying, you know.
I'm not saying you are, but why do you have? If you're straight, why do you? I really
commented on the Dwayne Wade situation. Yeah. Because I got offended because it's a child. You know, that's why I really got offended, you know. And that's why I really said if it was a motherfucking 19-year-old, 18-year-old grown person, I probably wouldn't. I know I wouldn't have said nothing.
Why did you say
But I felt like you know.
I'm just saying, you know, I'm not judging you. Don't ever think I'm here judging you. I'm just trying to understand you.
Yeah.
You know, because I got some demons. You ain't in my world when it comes to demons.
Yeah.
Okay, but yes, tell me why.
It was just like, you know, I just felt like, you know, that's a child. I feel like a child ain't at 12 can't make that decision. I felt like that's just how I felt, you know. And certain things I talk about on like that, I just felt like that was going too far. You know, I
agree with you.
You know, you calling him or her, you know, like that's just going too far. You know, at 12 years old, it's like.
What? Check this out. I agree with you 100%, right? I agree with you, right? Me, I agree with you. But check this out. Who the fuck am I to say anything? We can't, you know, what I think don't mean a motherfucking thing. You know what I mean? But I got a big ego. I think I'm somebody that can help the world because I'm like Tyson. You know what I mean? I created this fucking image of I ain't Mike Tyson, who I am, whatever people think I am, but I know I put some scary shit out there. I know it's out there, you know, because I'm afraid. That's what kind of guy I am. You know. We have to know who we really are. We think we know who we are. You know. Who the fuck are we to make a comment about somebody's life? Who are you? What happened to you that you think that you're somebody to make a comment on somebody's life? I used to think that I could make a comment on somebody's life.
My mama said the same thing. But
yeah.
You know, she said, who am I to think I could make a comment about somebody else's child? But, you know, I said it and I stand on what I say.
Really?
Yeah, I said it. I said it and I stand on what I say. I just feel like,
you know what?
That's a 12-year-old child.
I realize about myself, sometimes I can say, fuck, I'm wrong.
You married?
Huh?
You married?
Yeah, I'm married. And being married is a war, too.
Yeah, I never been married.
But it's a war of love, you know?
Yeah.
Look, love is so inconceivable. It's free and it's all around us, but we think we have to pay for it. We think it's very difficult to have. We think if we don't do something great, like kill somebody for it, we can't receive it or nothing or buy it.
Do you ever feel like this, Mike? Like, since you're a king, even though you married, like, if that's your soulmate, why can't, when you feel that way, my wife, I have to go get me another woman.
Tell me about this. Let me hear this. I like this.
My wife, I have to go get me another woman when I feel like that. You know, that's just, you gotta
listen.
You gotta be like them motherfucking them wives that whatever my man want, you provide it.
I love this guy because I'm the same mentality.
You gotta cook, clean, whatever he want, you provide.
I have the same mentality, nigga. I agree.
That's just for the thrill.
I agree.
You know. I come home to you, that's just for the thrill. We gonna fuck this bitch together. This just lust.
I know, listen,
it's
right?
It's just lust.
No, listen, right?
Like, I couldn't control myself if I couldn't get my lust off in a marriage.
Nigga, I'm about to tell
Like-
you something. Suppose your wife really, she did it because of you, but now she's getting at a stage where she doesn't like it anymore.
Right. That
So what
comes
do
with a
you
lot
do?
of threesomes I do
What do you do?
with my. I bag off a little bit, then speed it back up. You know.
How do you feel about self-respect? Do you feel you have self-respect? And if you do, how do you feel self-respect is being branched on yourself? How do you feel about self-respect? Do you know what self-respect is?
Explain it to me.
Huh?
Explain it to me.
I might have. Self-respect is the illusion of yourself. How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel you should be treated? How do you treat people?
I treat people with respect. I treat people with loyalty. Those who are loyal to me, who deserve respect.
How does
Other
somebody do?
motherfuckers I bring-
This is interesting. I like you, man. Listen, I'm you, nigga. At one time, how did somebody deserve respect?
Respect gon' what you do for me. That's what I go on my respect for. Like, what the fuck do you do for me to get respect? You know what I'm saying?
What do you do to him to get respect?
I'm there for him. His kids go to jail, I got him. I feed him. I bond him out. Anybody, you know, I'm there for him.
Do you expect something back from doing that?
No, I just want my niggas not to turn. Just don't flip on me. I'm gonna put us in positions to get the money. I don't want them to flip.
Listen.
And a lot of times that shit then came back and hunted me.
Listen, let me explain this to you. I'm older than you, right? I'm
Yeah.
54. You can't pay nobody not to flip. It's in their soul to flip. It's in their DNA to flip. They're not tough enough for this particular.
Yeah.
This is like me. I can't buy friends, nigga. I don't like myself, so I gotta buy somebody. I don't think somebody's gonna like who I am, so I hide who I am, and I pay people money. I see they like money. They like how I look. You know, they like the cars I drive, the houses I have. You know, I pay for that shit because I'm insecure. I'm afraid they won't like me if they know who I really am and the shit I really do or the shit I really like that might be weird to them. And how would you like somebody to know who you really are? You want to tell them. You really want to tell people who you are, but something's holding you back. That's why you do it in such a crazy way. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's something you want people to know, but you don't like it about yourself and you hope they don't judge you. You know, I miss who I am. I'm everything. I miss who the fuck I am, and I'm not ashamed of who I am. But it bothers me that I'm that way. Does that make sense? I'm not ashamed of who I am, but it bothers me that I'm that way. Why am I that way? I got an image of something that's just totally not what that is not about. I'm such a fucking contradiction and lie to myself, both a contradiction and a lie. To what I represent, that is, to what do I look like, the heavyweight former champion. This is what former champs represent. Whatever manlyhood is from my fist. That's just who we are. America's that way. That's why I'm that way. We take what we want. America takes what they want. And that's the same toxic energy that guys that are immature and insecure we feed on. The toxic masculinity. To hide who I really am. But keep it real, nigga. We respect them niggas that are killing. So when we see them, we don't think of nothing negative to them because we want to be that image. We want people to feel the way we feel, to feel about us the way we feel about him. Fear.
Yeah.
We want people to fear us. I come from a place where I want fear. Look at my career. I thrived off of fear because I was afraid. Yeah. I wanted people to fear me.
Yeah, you say you knew you was gonna beat him when you looked in his eye. When you say you knew it was over when he looked in his eye as soon as he got in the ring. I say, damn, Tyson had the motherfucker. He say when I looked in their eyes as soon as I got in the ring, I knew it.
Nah, brother, it's like prison. You know who's the bitch.
Yeah.
You know who the bitch is.
Yeah.
I don't care how much muscles he have, how big he is, you know who the bitch is.
Yeah. Just like the yard.
You think that you ever have some kind of kindness to people and their feelings?
I guess
can you ever apologize to somebody? Is there anybody you apologize to?
Yeah, I apologize to Dwayne Wade. You know, I ain't. You know, I meant what I said, but I shouldn't have said this shit about your child. But you know, I meant what I said. Dog.
You have children?
Yeah.
How many?
8.
Ooh, me too. I have 8. I have 8 children and shit. I'm so when I was young, I was so in love with my dick, you know. I was just so in love with my dick when I was a kid. That's why I have 8 children. This is a beautiful blunt. It's just, you know what? It's just the blunt brings me back to fucking the beginning. There are people who don't smoke blunts, you know, much.
Yeah, we should.
These fucking blunts just bring me back to like, fuck. Thank you very much. Do you sell these shit? Are you in this business?
Nah, I'm trying to get in. I got a couple dudes trying to make me a couple strands and shit, but you know my shit got a hit, Mike. You know. But I heard you got all them damn acres. I'm a marketing genius. We can make some money together.
I do a lot of good stuff. Know it'd be even awesome marketing for you if you were kind and considered people's feelings to be worthy of listening.
All right, you gonna be my helper with that.
No, because I see you're worthy of that. You have to believe that you're worthy of that.
Yeah.
You know.
I got feelings. I don't want people to think I ain't got no motherfucking feelings for nobody, you know, like, especially for the gay community. My tour manager gay. I got cousins who gay.
No.
You know,
listen, you love everybody.
Yeah.
You just don't love yourself.
Sometimes.
You're a good man. I know you're a good man. You're like me. I'm a good man. You're a good man. You just have to believe you're a good man. You know, you don't have to make nobody happy. You don't have to kiss nobody's ass and stuff. But you have to let people know that you're a good man. And every time somebody makes you mad, that means they're your master. They control your emotion. They control your feel. How this motherfucker gonna make you feel a certain way? Because he might say you're a nigga. So how you gonna let somebody control your life and your emotions, your mood? You're not gonna live long. We're not living long. Human beings don't live long as it is. Why do we want confrontation? When you look at a guy like me, if I didn't have confrontation, I was nobody. And if I beat everybody and I scared everybody to confront me, I find the enemy. I find somebody to fight. I fight myself. Because that's all I knew was fighting, confrontation, and chaos. I was addicted to chaos. That's what you were addicted to. Chaos is fun too. It gets my dick hard. Chaos. Woo! It's fucking. I'm in the paper. I hit that nigga. I beat the reporter. I did this, and that. I fucking paid $10 million to this fucking dickhead that never saw $40 in his life. And I did this, and I just became an asshole because I was addicted to chaos. And people said, "This is a crazy nigga." But I wasn't. It was like drugs. I was addicted to just being an asshole and getting in trouble and seeing my name being a loser and stuff. And just tearing yourself apart is just as much powerful as building yourself up. You know? I was the biggest thing in the world. Fuck you, nigga. You ain't shit, nigga. I know who you are. You got these white people fooled. You ain't shit, nigga. Your parents are pimps and poor. You're nothing, nigga. You better sit on your knees. You better pray, motherfucker. You know, this fame shit is how the sky is high. Get away from life. But life keeps hitting you and you have to obey it. It just keeps hitting you, but you try to avoid it. You want to avoid life? Let me take your daughter away. Let me take your son away. When you go to face life, man, let me take your wife away. When you go to face this shit, nigga, you bitch motherfucker, he looks at me and says, "Oh, this is my nigga, Mike, he's the best." Nigga, I'm not nobody to be proud of. And I know you say, "Yeah, we're street nigga." No, nigga.
You're a legend to me.
No, nigga. Listen. You know, I respect that too, right? But listen, to be that, you know, nobody would want to go through what I went through to become that, whatever this stuff is, legend shit, whatever it is that make people want to say, "Hey, we love you, and you're our God," whatever that stuff is, that is suffering. Yeah. Well, that is suffering, nigga. Making you bitter and trying to find a way to forget your pain and just enjoy the moment because death is very close and shit. We have to become, and not only that, we have to become friendly with death. We can't just wait for it to come. We have to be ready to accept it because then we're going to suffer. God's not going to take us if we're not willing to accept it. You ever think about that? You ever think about dying? No, dying with respect. I know you wanted to try. Look, all that shit you did trying to kill yourself and you're still alive. That means that you have to change your life and reach your highest potential. It's in you, motherfucker. You're just afraid. Don't be afraid. It's in you to be a beautiful man in the world to respect you for just being a gentleman and being kind to yourself. We don't know how to be kind to us. I thought being kind to myself was fucking a lot of girls and buying a bunch of cars and planes and stuff in houses. I thought that was being nice to myself. Being nice to myself was just being grateful for what I had and not wanting anymore. What did I do? I lost all that shit and people stole and stuff. I didn't know what the fuck I wanted that stuff for. I was just taught that if you had that, your life would be changed. You would be happy if you had all that stuff. I didn't know happiness was in between my brain. I didn't know that. I thought happiness was things. You know, you got a lot of things. You don't seem pretty happy sometimes. You're really cantankerous. You know, when I used to have that shit, I used to be mean. I used to look at a nigga. I wish a nigga would take my shit. That would just put me in that mode. Because I know what it's like to be beat up and taken shit from. I took shit from people. I used to know that world. And if somebody takes something from you, you're a bitch if you see him around and you don't kill him. That's my world. If somebody takes something from you and they don't kill you, and you see him around and you don't do nothing, you're a bitch. Somebody might just kill you for that. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You don't deserve to live. That's the world I come from. Somebody else that don't even have nothing to do with this guy, you don't even know this guy, but you just know your situation. You say, me, boom, kill that, but you don't even deserve to live. Because somebody took something from you and you don't do nothing back, you're nothing in the world I'm from.
Yeah.
Can you believe that shit? Motherfucker would kill you because you don't want to take your shit back or you don't want to confront him about your stuff that he took from you. That's just the way. That's the way. I guess everybody that did that has been taken advantage, been hurt, been manipulated, been sexually involved. And these guys are savages now. You know, look at these guys. This guy could have never been taken advantage. Nobody could have never done nothing to this guy. Every time people come in and see him in the neighborhood, they're afraid when they see him. And this guy's, you know why he's that way? Because he's been abused. He's been hurt. So now he has to be the king of the fucking jungle for that won't happen again. Right? That's how it goes in our neighborhood, right?
That's how it is with me. Like I done lost all my friends, you know.
Well, listen.
Both of my best friends.
Why are you still here, though? You never looked at it from that perspective. You never looked at, why am I still here? That's why I said, why am I still here? Because I haven't reached my highest potential to be the best I possibly could be. And by being that sometimes alienate you away from people who loves you. You know? Because really in life, everybody wants confrontation. They think they don't. They think they're rational. They think they got the brain. They think they know everything. But what they want is confrontation. They want to fight. Because fighting is more important than making love. You know? That's just a fight because I want to be right. That's what people's main objective. I want to be right. Being right is more important than being happy. You know, I want to be right. Because by me being right means I'm somebody special. I'm smart because I'm right on everything. And I want people to think I'm smart because I want to be in that crowd of smart people. I want to be accepted by them. The thugs, I act like an animal, so I want to be accepted by the animal crowd, the thug life crowd, whatever it may be. That's who I want to be, accepted by the way I conduct myself. I'm conscious of my preeminence because this is what I want to be accepted. I'm really conscious, you know, and most people are too. They think what they have to say means something. I have a voice, but not knowing that their voice can cost them their life. They don't know what world they're in. They come from a scholastic world. Now they're talking to people. They're going to confront somebody from a savage world. Does that make any sense? Should I say that again? Mm-mm. Somebody from the scholastic world is going to confront somebody with, is going to confront them with some stimulating feelings, their opinion about the way this person is, and I'm from the scholastic world, and I'm going to confront this savage, and he's going to listen to what I have to say, and it's not going to turn out the way they want it. The way they believe in their mind's going to turn out, it's not going to turn out that way. I'm the savage. I'm not going to listen to scholastic nigga. In my mind, they're inferior. Matter of fact, in my mind, my dark medieval mind, that's my slave. I could do what I want to them. They're inferior. And I'm a rational guy. But dog, in my deep mind, I believe that I'm somebody superior to people. And for them to confront me from their world that's always been my enemy. That world, the scholastic world, has always been the enemy of the black people. We built those scholastic schools off our backs. And now they're going to use that weapon against us with our people. Our consciousness supersedes the education that our kids receive. And our kids believe that they're smarter than us. You know, people need to study their enemies instead of just having feelings, not controlling, have no emotional intelligence, and just run into a situation. You know, like many times in my life, people believe that, hey, I'm going to confront Mike Tyson, and I'm going to let the world know that I'm not scared of him with that mentality. I'm from this world, and I'm going to confront that big, strong guy who thinks he's a bully. And they got fucked up. They went to the hospital. Because I'm an ignorant nigga, and that bad things happen, right? Bad things happen. But it happens because we were both misinformed about life. You know.
What happens in the aftermath of that?
I suffer.
Right.
Like I was saying, when they can control my emotions, they're my master. Just like when he controls people's emotions, that's why he does that. He gets response from me. He's their master. It feels good to control people. You know? That's the power. There's power in words, but people say that sticks and stones could break my bones, you know, and all that.
The words will never hit me.
The words are everything.
Yeah. They are the sticks and stones.
That's why we are who we are, because of our words in our head.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
What's running through your head, Boosie?
I'm just, Mike just putting me on all kind of game right now.
No.
Is it just, he making me, I don't know, he feel like he getting in my, keep talking.
I love you. You know why? Because when we talk about our pain, and our pain hurts people, right? They want to beat us more, but we tell them we're in pain. But our pain offends people because we don't know how to direct it or explain it to where they can comprehend it, because it's nasty. That's offensive, but it's our pain. You know what I mean? And some people, how can he say that? How can he be so open like that? That is just something you don't tell people. You don't say that to people, but this is the world we live in. You know, people just don't want to hear about shit. Shit like that don't happen.
Hurt people hurt people.
Because they're hurt.
Yeah. Because that pain has to go somewhere. The pain and the fear. It's like you, Mike, with your boxing career. You emanated fear.
Because I was projecting how I felt.
Right.
I project how I felt on people.
Yeah.
We're all fear-based. Everybody, you act the way everybody does it because of fear. You know what I mean? But life is the willingness to die. But die respectfully. Not just, because you don't understand life, and life is driving you crazy. I want to die. Fuck bitches. Fuck homosexuals. Fuck everybody. Because I don't understand me, and why am I feeling this way about them? I don't know them. You know, and that's how it is. You don't know these people. You don't know. But why am I feeling that way about them? This is something I can't control. Know what I can't control? I can't control myself, nigga. Can't control myself. Everything else can control me but me. Bitches control me, dope control me, clothes control me, my wife control me, and we like to give our powers up, but we never control ourselves. Especially niggas, because we're so accustomed to being slaves, so we give our power up. So who you gave your power to? Your wife, your woman, your homeboy? Who you gave your manager? Who you gave your power up to? Who thinks for you?
Explain it again. Explain.
You have a manager, agent? Do you have
I got a role manager.
Do you know? Check this.
I don't have a manager.
Check this out. Do you have a guy that you go to and say, hey, how my bills? Hey, how's that doing? Hey, what about this? Can we go over here to Europe and take care of that? Hey, I saw an opening here for this oil ranch. Can we do this?
My personal assistant. My assistant.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Yeah, that's who I go to for.
Really?
Yeah.
Listen, dig this, right? He's your assistant. She's your assistant. But she's your assistant, but she's your boss because she knows more about your life than you. So she can't be your assistant. She has to be more than your assistant. You just use that word to make yourself feel superior than her, but she's more superior than you because she controls your world. That's interesting. No, same with me too. I'm not making you like you're a dumb nigga. Me too, I'm the same way. All right, so I don't want you to think you're a dumb nigga and I'm smarter than you and I'm teaching you something. I'm doing the same thing too. We don't know the guys like us. Check this out, right? Street niggas like us, right? You know why we have people around us, all these people, and we have a lot of girls around us and stuff constantly, right? Your guys pretty much around him a lot, right? Tell the truth, a lot, right? Out of 24 hours of the day, how many of those hours are your crew around you and bitches and getting high?
Shit.
A lot, right? A lot. No, you know why? Because we can't live with ourselves. We can't live with our secrets alone. Just by ourselves in the room alone with our secrets, we'd rather kill ourselves. So this takes the time. We know what kind of niggas we are, nigga. You know, we know who we are. We know where we came from. We know who we are. So this comforts us until you find out who you are and you accept who you are. Accept everything that happened to you and things you did to everybody in your life and accept who you are. You know? You might not be the kind of nigga, but it would be awesome if everybody you offended, you can go to them and say, hey, will you please forgive me? You know, that might be too much work for you, but that's what we do. We have to push ourselves. Without struggle, there's no progress. We can't be sitting on our laurels, have all this chain and this shit. And I used to have all that stuff too, and didn't know what I had. My shit cost $10 million. I had the baddest shit, you know, with graft, I had the baddest shit. And then I looked at everybody else, and I wasn't happy. And then I look at these poor ass motherfuckers in Africa or somewhere. It's nothing. They don't got nothing. They got to drink the fucking water, and they drink this water that's going to give them some kind of diarrhea. You know, the water got malaria, and but they know they're going to die, and they still drink the water. But they're happy. They always smile, and they have nothing, and they have nothing to take care of their teeth. They should have gingivitis, but they're poor and they got big bellies, but their teeth are so fucking white. Right? They're so starving. They have no food. They can't even cry. It's like crystals. There's no water, and their tears is just crystal. You know, and but they're happy because they don't expect anything. All the shit you talked about, all that loud shit is not gonna mean nothing no more. So before this happens, how do you make what is that? How do you make some kind of redemption with yourself? Fuck the world, fuck people, what they think, but you. How do you get happiness and acceptance of yourself, being who you are, what you hate about yourself? How do you accept that? How do you accept what you don't like about yourself and embrace it and say, I'm gonna make me who I am, because it made you who you are, but you don't like that part. And if you got rid of that part, you wouldn't be Boosie no more. You'd be average, you'd be nothing. That's who I am. That's a part about me that I hate, but if I got rid of that part, I'd be nothing. So I learned to embrace it and shit.
Can you get rid of that part?
No. The name of the game is to love it, to learn to love it.
But I'm asking, like, can you ever get rid of that part?
No, that's why God gave it to you, because you have to be in tune with it.
People still gonna feel that way about you regardless, right?
No, it's not about no. Dick, check this out. It's the way that you
people
think.
Still feel you iron. People remember, like you saying, you on a different path, but people still look at you probably like that's Tyson.
Not if they see me. They know this is a different guy. That's not that guy no more. If we believe whatever we believe, if we're assholes or we're great, it's true. It's just what we believe. I love this blunt. So you think you ever, no, I don't know, maybe you will. You think you ever get the power? I had to do a lot of amends and stuff. I had to go around. Ooh, whoa. So you don't have a woman?
No, I don't have a steady woman.
You know why we have women and why men have women? To make us realize that we're men. You know? And, you know, we just need to think about yourself. Listen, I'm 54, and this is what I realize. And I mean, if a man's not intimidated of his wife or a little bit afraid, that means he's not living his life right. Or his partner, or her partner, whatever it is. Just if they're not like, if they're not a little bit intimidated or afraid, it's because they're not living their life right. And that's what I listen. So we think like I'm an idiot.
How many times you been married, Mike?
3 times.
3 times?
Yeah. But it's my mother's love. That's what you want. That's all we want. Any woman that we associate with because they remind us of our mother, even though subconsciously. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah. She could be educated, but could have been a slut, but she had the personality of your mother, something about her. That's the only reason I like you anyway, because I'm attracted to my mother and you have that characteristic.
Right. My first love, I fell in love with her because if I got sick, she used to console me like my mother. She was the only motherfucker could heal me like my mother. And it wouldn't. This ain't on no sex. This was just on some.
Listen, I know you said no sex, but know why it didn't work? Because of sex. You know what I mean? We look for our mother and our lover, but our mother could never be our lover because our lover would never love us like our mother. She's not in her. It's not in no woman to love us like our mother loves us. It's not in her. Don't care how much a slave she, don't care how many people she fuck for you, bring in the money. It's not in her to love you like your mother loves you. Eventually she'll turn her back on you.
That's crazy.
Eventually she'll turn on you, nigga. You treat her like a dog, you turn on you.
Love her like your mother loves you. That's a song.
Yeah, listen. Listen, hey.
It ain't in her to love her like your mother.
Hey. I listen to
man, that's some real shit.
I listen to I look at my
that's
wife.
That's why you can't, man. Hey, that's why she could.
I look at my wife. They don't take shit. Listen, both my ex-wife.
Oh, Mike, I gotta. Hey, Mike, I gotta tell somebody that.
No, you ain't. Listen.
That's why, bro.
No, I'm gonna tell you something.
It wasn't in her to love her like my mama loved me.
Not in her.
Yeah, it wasn't in her. It wasn't in her, man.
That's real talk.
Know why? Know why? Because her survival, even though she does everything she does for you. Listen, everything she does for you is for her survival. Everything your mother do for you is for your survival.
That's real.
Now listen.
That's great.
Listen, can I tell you something? It's not over, nigga. Right? I just want you to know it's not over. You know? Boosie, it's not over. You got a lot of life worth living. You know, you gotta go to the situation. You gotta accept yourself. You gotta forgive yourself. You know, forgive yourself. You worth it.
I don't want to get hurt by no woman.
No. Woman, hey, listen. You ain't gonna get hurt by no woman. You gonna get hurt by yourself. What power does she got that she's scaring you? Look, you a bad street nigga. Like, I don't want to get hurt by no woman. Nigga, that's life. We living life on life. I don't want to be hurt. You done shot some niggas.
I don't want to give no woman.
I done shot. This is a killer, nigga.
I don't want to give no woman all my love, dog. I don't want to give no one woman all my love and and she fuck it up, dog. Like,
nah, listen.
That ain't no good feeling. I happened with me when I was 14. And I've been.
But the name of the game is to stop the trick where I'm gonna stop these fucking dysfunctional relationships like my mother and father. It stops here. I'm the first of my family is gonna stop here. We're gonna marry till we die together.
Boosie, Mo.
Don't change your life.
Yeah, Mo, you don't smoke?
Nah, man.
Yeah, Mo, let's talk about you, nigga. Where you come from?
I'm from Dallas.
Dallas?
Yeah.
Pull that mic up, brother.
What year were you born?
1992.
Yeah, that's when I did prison time. I was 24. So listen, right, what niggas in Dallas do? What do you do? Who was the first guy come out there rapping with good shit? Who inspired you?
Shit in Dallas gonna have to be on me when I'm listening to Lucha and Tom. Mr. Luchin, Tum Tum. Like, that's who said as far as the street rap.
What does that mean? What does your jewelry and your teeth mean to you?
It's a trophy. I accomplished something. I ain't had nothing.
I love you for saying that. A lot of people don't like to say that.
It's a trophy. I ain't never got no medals or nothing, no school or nothing. So shit, after jail time and after all that, like, I got me an AP, some VVS's.
You know, I used to always, listen, even to this day, right, I wear really cool clothes, expensive clothes and stuff, and I always do it subconsciously to hide, subconsciously the way I feel about it. I use my interest in clothes to hide the way I feel about myself.
Yeah.
The way I dress is an illusion of who I am. None of us, for instance, this is what I learned from my mentor. When you meet somebody, like right now, none of us are who we appear to be. Right now, none of us are who we are, really. Right now, we've been talking, we love each other, we're crying, but none of us are who we are right now, who we letting each other see right now. This is not who we are. I'm not this person when the lights are on and the camera's out and I'm by myself or whatever I'm doing. I'm not this person. I'm not Mike Tyson. Oh, fuck!
Who are you then, Mike?
Huh?
Who are you then?
Somebody y'all might not even like or want to be associated with.
Oh, shit.
You feel scared?
Huh?
You feel scared
Yeah.
when you're alone?
Yeah.
You feel contemplative?
I shouldn't be, listen, right?
Are you happy?
I'm extremely. I've learned to understand the concept of happiness, and happiness is just this moment, right here. This is happiness, right here, and it's gone. Ain't that some bullshit?
So when you won in the ring, you wasn't happy after you won?
No. Now my conception of happiness now, no, I wasn't.
Yeah.
Listen, know what I've been my whole life? I've been a computer my whole life. I've been somebody, you say, Mike, you do this. I can't live on my own. Without cuss, I'll be dead. I couldn't live. I need somebody to give me an instruction. What you need me to do? Who do you need me to hurt? I need that. I can't live my own life. I'm a fucking pimp and prostitute mentality. How am I going to live my fucking life? How am I going to do that? Don't know. You tell me. How am I going to live my life without somebody telling me? I just had the right guy to tell me what to do.
Yeah.
The guy that wants my best interest. He wants everything he told me to do, he would do it more.
Did you feel relieved after fights?
No, I felt relieved when I retired because I knew after fights I'm going to have to do it again.
Like after football games, I was relieved for that moment because it was the farthest away from another game I would ever be. Until I was done.
I understand that. I didn't like the concept, what did I think about my opponent? I didn't like what I thought about my opponent. Like now, from the way I think and live my life now, I didn't like the constantly what I felt about my opponent, the build up to really hate him and dislike him.
You created him into a fucking villain, an enemy, your enemy.
Listen. A lot of the things you didn't see, I wouldn't shake their hands. I would hit on their girlfriends or their wives. I was just, I was out of control, brother. I had no self-love, and I showed it.
You were a computer.
Yeah.
You were programmed for destruction.
And listen, this is what I understand about my life. Oh, listen, right? Everybody loves that guy. That guy I hate and don't want to be that guy no more. And I'm this guy now because of that. I'm this guy right now because of the guy he came in. That's my nigga. I am scared of that guy, Boosie. And that's my nigga, Mike, my nigga. No, you know me. You don't want it.
I sit and watch every fight.
Yeah, nigga.
I sit.
Not behind the lights or closed door. Nigga.
Well, it's like Mike when you
for one fight, my daddy won gambling and got us a new TV.
Yeah,
I remember. They wouldn't.
I know nobody was like this guy.
They wouldn't excite him, bro.
You know?
Like Mike Tyson was the Muhammad Ali wasn't from the hood. It was like Mike Tyson was our people.
Yeah.
It's like he was our
the people's champion.
He was the.
Check this out.
It was different from Sugar Ray Leonard and all that other shit.
I know that's true, but that guy that we love, right?
Well, hey guys, We got to wrap this thing
Oh, we
up.
got another interview too, huh?
Yeah,
So,
but
I love talking. That's why I love
hey, I
talking.
appreciate you coming in,
You
man.
already know, man. You already know.
I think the information is important. We got to be kind to each other. We got no chance without that.
We gotta be kind to ourselves. How
It's
can
all
we
Be kind to
others if we're
ourselves.
not kind to ourselves?
Absolutely, it starts with
How
him.
Boosie gonna be kind to people if he not have a good feeling about himself?
That's the first step. Boosie, thank you.
You know, it's all love.
Mo,
all the time.
thank you. Mike,
Yes.
thank you.
No, thank you, brother. I'm very grateful that we all here together and we woke up this morning,
No doubt.
be able to give our opinions to life that really, really don't fucking matter, but in our own self, ego-based life, we think we're somebody.
That's right. Until next time, everybody, this has been another episode of Hotboxin. I'm Evan Burton.
And I'm Mike Tyson.
I'm Boosie Badazz.
More 3, man.
Little 305.
We're out of here.
Like you said.
Thank you.
Yeah.